fueled up. We are loaded up, right full of wheat and fertilizer. I believe I have enough in there to do 180 acres. I'm gonna check my spouts, make sure we're good, and then hopefully we're good to go.
Well, one of our field oats is starting to green up nicely. This is actually the last field we seeded. Driving by it on the way to seed some soybeans. So we got everything cleaned out there last night, and or not last night. It started last night, and then it got dark on us, so we quit. And got up early this morning, got everything cleaned up, and now we're gonna head out and see if we can get a little bit of soybeans in the ground. So we'll see how this day goes, and then we'll move on from there. But at this point, that is the plan. Well, we'll go see if our depth is good. I do not want to be very deep, as long as I'm in the moisture, and we are definitely that. Yeah, there we are. Oh, we got the mini seed field. In the border. The border looks good. And we are golden. Oops, except that I forgot to put my trip planter down. Guess that's kind of a necessity. Do everything but. Alright, hit the auto steer. And now we're golden. Alright. So this field was in wheat last year. It did fairly well. And this year it's going into soybeans. This field is, quarter section of it is Kendall's, and the other quarters my son Dylan's. And yeah.
I got my headlands all done. Starting to do my first up and down here. And we're sitting at about 50 acres. We're putting down 120 pounds of wheat, which is 2 bushel an acre. And our fertilizer is phosphate. And we are putting 57 pounds on the north quarter, 67 on the middle quarter, and 77 on the south quarter. We get all of our field soil sampled and broken up, and a breakdown of what we need where, and not more so in quarters and that kind of thing. Anyway, that's what this field needs. It already has we already put the anhydrous down in fall. So yeah, we just put the phosphate with it. And it should be good to go. way the unit's been working on these last 2 fields, that's what I've been used to. Basically pick my speed, pick my down pressure, and just go. I'm doing right around 7.5 mile an hour. I think I've got all the areas cut out that are potentially mud threatening. I got some around the yard site. There's some spots there that were pretty tacky. Not much, but enough just to make it so I can't do the whole field. Maybe half an acre. So I will let the sun beat on that for the majority of the day and see if I can hit it either late tonight or wait till Monday morning. Assuming we don't get any rain, and assuming I can keep on going. Well, it's 1:30. I've got 180 acres done. Seems to be going pretty good. And I'm empty, so Dylan's filling the truck up right there, and then wheat, and then we'll back it up and load her up. All right, they helped me load up here quick. We're gonna do a quick boot check. Again, if we're good. I haven't, knock on wood, I haven't had a plug yet, so. I do have a blockage monitor. The seed hits this right here, it makes a noise, and it sends that noise through this tube into this ECU, and that transmits it to my cab and tells me if I have a block. Problem is I have a couple of these in here that are they're not working properly. So I've got 9 in total that are broke. So, which sucks. But to replace them, I think it's $2,000 a piece. So, yeah, that's not happening. Let's roll.
Hey, pulling into Cargill. Got my tarp off, and the truck that was ahead of me is gone, so no wait today. That's a bonus. This will be the last of the cereal blend we need, and the only other fertilizer really that we need for this spring is going to be a little bit of, only fertilizer we're going to need is going to be a little bit of phos potash mix in the 200 acres of soybeans in the lightlands. So we are just about done dealing with fertilizer. So these guys have all kinds of different, I don't know how fertilizer works, but it doesn't come pre-mixed. What they've got is they got different types of fertilizer, like urea, which is nitrogen. They'll have MAP, which is phosphate, potash, sulfur, and whatever else in these bins. And then as it calls for it, it drags it to that thing over there, the drag. So it'll pull it all individually. at a calculated rate, and then it gets mixed in a big tub grinder over there, and then it goes up and top into a scale, and then it gets dumped into us. This load for us is pretty simple. It's straight phosphate, so there is no blending. It's 1152, and it looks just brown like that. So it all goes up that big leg, and as it's churning and stuff, I don't even know how it all works. It's a big computer slash. Oh, there's the ball. We're getting about 4,500 kgs of this stuff. Of course, I park right on the hoop. That always happens. And on we go. And that's it. There's the 4.5 done. And I can head out. Okay, so I'm running to the next thing here. Is I got my scale zeroed out. I'm gonna get beans here over at one of those. Ouch. Anyway, so got that zeroed out. We got 2,860 kgs going in. So see how this all works out. We're putting down a, I believe it's DeKalb Boost 6 beans. I don't have the seed treatment on this stuff. All we're doing is liquid inoculant and a little bit of peat. And as you can see, the peat comes in a little bit of waves. So once we tender it out, and it goes through the planter, that peat all mixes up nicely. Not an exact science, but it works out pretty good.
Alright, I got Parker with me. We've got, I think, about 50 acres left. And we figured before the sun goes down, we better check our boots, our runs one more time. Just to make sure. Parker wants to farm, so he's going to learn how to run the air seeder. He came with me on those other fields when things weren't going very well, and I was fighting mud and all that, and that's not a good time to learn. Although those are the things that you have to learn too. So yeah, and what I was having was the dirt was scraping up in between these discs, and it would just stop. Dirt would pile up and stop the discs because the ground was so soft, so mellow, and then start pushing. Not sure. Yeah, we're good to go, Parker.
Sorry?
You have one there?
Huh?
Was there one there? Okay.
What?
Not really sure what I did to solve the problem, but either the ground firmed up or not really sure what. But we're going, and we're a little over an hour away from being done our cereals. Right on. Well, it is 9:52. I started this field at 9:30, 480 acres. In a little over 12 hours, and we had a little bit of a hiccup our last time filling up. Semi didn't want to start. Gave us some stressful moments trying to figure out how we were going to get the semi load or get the air seeder load for the last time, but we got it. Anyway, wheat is done. And it sounds like Dylan is running planter right now, and we've got over 200 acres of soybeans in today. So yeah, if they do 220, that's we did 700 acres of we did 700 acres of seeding today. So it was a good day. We're probably going to wait on canola for a little bit. Wait a little bit later into May. I'm still a little bit reluctant to put it in the ground, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Have yourself a good one.